manufacturing activity in the Philippines have risen to its highest levels in 10 months despite elevated inflation. That is according to a survey by IHS Markit for Nikkei. To tell us more about this, we have Businessworld's Tubayan live from Quezon City. Other ASEAN countries saw declines in manufacturing. The Philippines appears to have improved despite inflation. To what do we attribute this?
Okay, so all ASEAN countries saw high inflation that month due to high world oil prices and a weak currency. Now, all ASEAN countries saw a drop in exports due to the recent typhoon that hit Southeast Asia in last month, as well as the effects of the US and China trade war. But what's unique to the Philippines is that we're sourcing our demand from the local market compared to other countries where they rely largely on exports. Now, we are in the fourth quarter where we see the seasonal spike in overseas Filipino remittances due to the holidays, and that's actually boosting domestic demand, and we're starting to see that as early as October. Robbie?
Okay, so you mentioned a couple of things on the demand side, but what else did firms and consumers do to deal with the high inflation?
Okay, so for firms, they actually saw higher cost burdens due to high input costs, due to the higher world oil prices, a weak peso, and of course the tax reform law. But what they've actually done is they passed on the burden to consumers, which we see are unfazed as they have that extra cash from their relatives abroad.
Okay, and what's the outlook therefore for the coming months?
Well, businesses expressed optimism as, again, we're nearing December, so we're only going to see higher OFW remittances from now on. And they've also indicated that inflation may have already peaked in October, so we're going to see that. So we're starting to see that to slow down for the remaining months of 2018, which should support domestic demand for manufactured goods. Robbie?
Okay, that was Businessworld's Tubayan reporting live from Quezon City. Thank you, for joining us on The Big Story.